Morning all. You join me on my way to work. I haven't had a lot of time to get out lately. Done a Cotswold camping trip, but that was just to test some camping gear for the Norway trip, which turned out to be absolutely fucking useless. So I brought another tent. I've got more tents than bikes. I think I'm going to have to start selling a few. Right, yeah. So anyway, my upcoming Norway trip, 30th of this month. Really looking forward to that. Hoping I can make some sort of decent film series. I'm just going to leave the GoPro running and sort of get what I get. I'm not stopping to set it up and ride past it and then go back and get it again. That, to me, that's not my filming. This isn't a channel. This is just pure hobby. My route to work. I've fallen on my feet here. I've picked a little unit up in a garden centre that's pretty busy, and I've managed to rent a shop. So I now sit in the shop every day while my son-in-law goes out fitting with one of my mates and a little lad, which is working all right. But it means I only have to work 6 hours a day, unless they're on a bigger job that I'm needed on, which does happen. Right, I don't work Mondays. The shop's not open Mondays because the garden centre's not open. So on Mondays I try and book in a decent job that I'll go and do. Just so happens Ryan's on holiday this week, so I went in Monday. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough about work. No one wants to hear about that, really, do they? You want to hear about my bikes? Well, I had a weepy rear shock on this a little while back. Took it into Triumph. They said they've never ever come across that before. It wasn't something they could just do up. It was a complete whole new unit. I took it in on a Wednesday morning. They identified the problem and it was ready for me to collect on Saturday. I couldn't believe it. It was just a shame that I was going away on the Friday. I couldn't take the bike with me. So again, I wanted to test things out for this. I've got to work every day now until I go away. So I can't do nothing. There's no more testing to be had. So back to the old school way. Take your credit card, anything you need, buy it again. Which I don't mind doing. Although money's getting a bit tight now. Setting up your own business like that is bloody expensive. You say that not many businesses turn a profit in their first year. Now I ain't got enough money to last a year. If I can cover my running costs for a couple of months, I'll be alright. But anyway, back to Norway. We leave Bracknell, or my hometown, Bracknell, and I'm meeting up with Andy Harrison at Harwich, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know how you actually pronounce that. I say it's Harwich. Lots of other people say other things. I'm not saying I'm right. So Andy Harrison, Blogsy from the Isle of Man, Egg from the Isle of Man, Blogsy's wife, and Kent from the Big Bike Off-Road group. So a complete sort of mixed bag, 7 of us in all, 'cause Kim's coming. If she stops moaning, she's coming. So yeah, 5 bikes, 7 of us. That's it. So the 3 boys will be sort of sharing cabins, and then I'll have a cabin with Kim, and Blogsy will have a cabin with his missus. Now we've all got adventure bikes, so we will be doing some of the TET in Sweden. Bit of wild camping. I'm going to try and get everything in, really. But if the weather's bad, we go in a hotel. Other than that, we're going to be staying in the cabins or camping. Don't really add to the expense of hotels in Norway, because they're not too cheap. We've got the ferry pay booking system, so we just drive on the ferry and they charge you accordingly. So that takes a lot of hassle out. Yeah, so really looking forward to it. And I think after about a week and a half, we're getting Kev from Norway, from the Wild Bad Boys. He's going to meet up with us and spend, I don't know, 3-5 maybe a week with us, 3-5 days maybe a week. Yeah. So that would be nice, because we'll have I'd say a bit of local knowledge, but he informs me he's never been up the top. So I think, well, we're meeting him in hell, which is quite good. I've often thought I'd end up in hell, and that's where I'll be going. My golden rule is, if you find yourself in hell, just drop it a gear and fucking keep on going. But on this case, I'm stopping to meet Kev. Yeah, I just thought I'd just test the camera out, take you lot with me, just see if I got the settings right. I mean, I had a little play with the settings, so I wanted to make sure it sounds okay. And the picture quality, whether I need to get a new camera before I go. I don't want to be doing the trip of a lifetime and have a shit camera. Well, there's another thing. I have got 2 of these GoPro 8s, which I have thought about upgrading, but I think, is it really worth upgrading from the 8? Maybe some of you guys can let me know. I don't even know what the latest we're on now. Is it a 12, 11? I don't know. Is it worth the money? What are they, 500 quid now? Can't remember what I paid for my 8s. I think they were about 300. Got 2 of them. So one on a stick, one on the helmet. So yeah. We'll just see how we get on. This thing really does get up and go. I've put that new Arrow exhaust on. I love it. It's not loud enough to piss anyone off, but it's, you know, when you're giving it some, you know, it's nice. I love this bike. I can't believe the fact I was nearly going to buy the GS just to have that 30 litre tank. I absolutely adore it. I love my Triumphs. Actually, I've been thinking about swapping the Africa Twin for the Triumph 900. I don't really go out enough off-roading anymore to warrant spending that sort of money. So I need to redo something. I don't know. I don't know whether to even sell the Africa Twin. I don't know if anyone's interested in buying my Africa Twin. If he offered me a fair price, I'd take it, I suppose. Can't sell the Gixxer, can't sell this. Won't ever sell the little postie bike.